Good morning, good morning.
What's
Welcome
up,
everybody back to the House of Kages again. What's this, episode 4?
Is it?
Yeah, man, episode 4.
Yo,
is it?
Imagine forgetting already, only 4 episodes in.
Today we're going to be discussing our part 1 of our favorite moves in anime. We got 10 people to talk about today with you guys. And, comment down below. Let us know if you like our choices, what your choices are, and all that good stuff.
Yes, sir.
Up first, we got Jordan's boy.
My boy.
Trafalgar Law.
Trafalgar. The worst name.
For real.
But he's tatted up, though, man.
He is tatted like a cholo. Got the hand tats and everything.
Nah, those finger tats are tough.
Nah, what's to say? Death. Something?
Honestly, I was trying to look at him the other day. I thought both of them were saying like death on it. And I was just
that'd be hilarious. He had 2 death tattoos on his hands.
Yeah, I was like, he's kind of crazy, man. If he tatted the same thing on both his hands.
Yeah, both of his little Jolly Roger signs and his death on both knuckles would be pretty crazy.
Yeah, I'm looking. He does.
His death on both.
Death on both fingers.
Damn. All right, man.
That's pretty crazy.
Do your thing, bro.
Right.
But yeah, man, you got your boy up first. What's up?
It's the Surgeon of Death. Dude, Law's got some, I don't know, man. Once I seen Law and he just busted out with the room and the little bubble came out, I was like, what the hell is this dude about to do, man? Then he started just making, what was it, the move Shambles?
Yeah, Shambles.
Yeah, he definitely throwing that one out a lot.
Yeah, he loves Room. He loves Shambles. That dude uses that shit. Every time I see Homeboy, that's the only 2 moves he be using.
That move's funny though, man. Just literally can just mix people's body parts up and stuff. Like,
yeah, for real.
Crazy.
You do that little fucking half dome shit, and it's funny. Like when we first saw him in the anime, it was all mad small, and then you see him in Wano, that shit's like a size of a football field.
Yeah, imagine if he could like extend that room out like 50 miles.
That'd be crazy.
He'd be unstoppable, man.
Everybody be dead.
Envelope a whole friggin' island and just start fucking everybody up with
could just cut the whole island up in that circle and then just dump it in the sea.
Yeah, that's another move that he
a lot of people
on.
with fucking devil fruits would be dead.
Right.
I mean, also, what does he have? That the injection shot.
Yeah. It was amputation probably.
I think he stabs him with his sword and then he basically just electrifies him.
Oh, he did that one on Big Mom, right?
And Doflamingo.
Yeah, anesthesia or whatever. He stabs him with the sword and then electrifies him and stuff, bro.
He was doing that to Big Mom mad time. She was just geeked out on thunder. Fucking, one of my favorite fights with Law is definitely against Doflamingo because he was so angry.
Oh, yeah.
About killing his little mentor. I forget his name, but freaking Doflamingo's brother.
Yep.
He was so mad, dog. He spent definitely 10 years in a row trying to get strong enough to be able to come kill this dude.
I like when he went against Smoker.
Where was that at?
Where was that at? I don't know. Where they fought. When he was fighting the
Wasn't it in jail?
I don't even remember which where they were fighting. I just remember the ending of it, man, when this dude captured his heart like in like a glass box.
Yeah.
That's how he took him out.
Yeah. He was like, "You're mine now, boy."
Yeah, I just remember that scene right there specifically. I was like, bro, this dude's crazy.
Damn, yeah, he had mad people's heart. I think, didn't he take one of the Straw Hats' heart in a box one time? If I'm not, I mean, I might be tripping, but I thought it was either Luffy or Sanji, but I honestly can't remember, but he was taking mad soldiers in the fight when they were with Caesar on the island. Mad soldiers got their heart took. But yeah,
it's the Surgeon of Death, man.
Yeah, I think it's crazy how he can just like cut people's bodies without killing them and then stick their fucking body parts so like anything he wants.
I know, right?
He was throwing heads on legs and arms and shit.
The move he was using too on Kaido and stuff, man, when he's throwing all those boulders at him and stuff, making them like sharp points, just throwing mad boulders at this dude and stuff, man.
Yeah, what was it? Shamble?
I know, I always forget the name of that one specific move.
And
man.
of course, he saved Luffy's life.
It actually was Shambles, and then I think he hit Kaido with his move, the Gamma knife or something, man.
Yeah.
Trying to kill Kaido from the inside out.
I mean,
he was holding his own for a little bit. So I gotta give it to him, man, because Kaido's another monster.
More than that little bitch ass dude, Kid.
Oh yeah.
I can't stand him. I'm so glad Shanks one shot that dude.
Finally, right?
I mean, finally.
He's probably not even dead though. It's like that's the thing in One Piece though, man. Like, you think someone's dead, and then all of a sudden they pop up 100 episodes later.
Oh no, he's definitely not dead. I'm sure he's a little lieutenant killer, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Jumped into the ocean, definitely brought him out.
Oh yeah.
Because he don't have any. Does he? You know, because he ate the smile fruit, but I don't think he got a devil fruit from it though.
Yeah.
And I've also seen him use Room as a shield too.
Yeah.
Nice little shield in front of him. I think he stopped a few attacks, and then it was shatter. But I mean, hey, it can be used defensively as well, which is whatever. That's pretty dope.
Law's my guy. That's for sure.
I know. I like when he does a little injection shot, and it has a little like scope that goes over his eye, and he just stabs you and shocks you.
Right. He's a straight beast. Hopefully he recovers and comes back and takes fucking Blackbeard out.
Oh, yo. Blackbeard's going to be a big fight.
Can't get disrespected like that, man.
No, definitely not. But next guy we got, he don't need no motherfucking introduction, but might fucking guy, man.
Dude. At first, watching Naruto, man, I was like, this dude, my guy's mad annoying. His little green suit, his hair's the worst. It was like bowl cut.
Yeah.
But as you continue watching on do Naruto and stuff, man, you definitely learn to appreciate my guy, man. Like he's actually a funny character, man, and he becomes like lovable.
Nah, like it's funny because you don't really see him fight like seriously at all the whole series until the 4th Ninja War. And I feel like he was just a big-ass goof the whole anime. You know what I'm saying? He
really was, especially when he was always talking to Kakashi, and he's talking about Kakashi's his rival.
His rival, stuff,
yeah. Kakashi's just sit there like, bro, you've been saying this shit since you were kids. Like, you need to go somewhere.
Kakashi don't give a shit about none of that. He ain't got no time for any of that. He's just like, yeah, whatever, dog. Until there was one point in the anime where Kakashi, like, really jumped into that, and they were doing, like, challenges with each other. You remember that?
Around the village.
2 grown-ass adults looking like idiots around the village. That shit was funny.
Oh, yeah. Definitely was. And you can't excuse the fact, man, that Mike Guy's, man, like the best taijutsu fighter ever.
He has no powers, yo. He's only out there with hands. That's it. Fucking hands. He's going Super Saiyan out there. I mean, he had the Fountain of Youth. You know, he's always talking about youth. My man's really out here doing it.
Right.
And he was using what? The 7th gate? Like the whole fucking 4th grade Ninja War? He was just had that green aura the whole time, him and Lee.
That shit was so badass, man.
Yeah, it looked like Super Saiyans running around. It was great.
Yeah, the fact that he has that move, man, with the 8 inner gates is ridiculous.
Yeah, man. Everyone was like, how are we going to beat Madara? And the guy looked at him and was like, guess it's up to me.
You know, I'm going to take one for the team. Pause,
he jumped right in front of fucking the 4th Hokage, who was Obito and Kakashi and Naruto, and was like, nah, y'all chill, I got this.
Right?
Open up the fucking 8th and the gate of death. And, yo, that looks so dope. With the fucking red fucking aura and all that shit.
Yeah, he had like the steam coming out of it and stuff and everything, man.
Madara called it like the blood mist, and it looks like a red aura around him. And yo, I'm not gonna lie, he starts mollywhopping Madara.
Bro, straight animal with that when he does that thing, man.
Yeah, when he was in the 7th grade, they were fighting and stuff, and it didn't look like he was getting his ass kicked. Then Madara got serious and was like, "Yo, man, I'm about to turn up." And he went 8 inner gates. Yeah. And Madara couldn't touch him.
Dude, I think one of the final moves is called Night Guy, of course, man. Might Guy using Night Guy. It's like the forbidden taijutsu, man, and that only can be performed after opening all 8 gates. And that's when he's like emitting like that red hot steam, man. It's called the steam of blood. And this dude, man, that was insane, man. He had like the dragon forming around him and stuff.
Yo, it looks so dope. He was the blue beast of the leaf now has to become the red beast of the leaf.
Yo,
and he just pulls out that.
Clapped Madara with that so bad.
Yeah.
Madara thought he was about to die, man. And they took a piece of him off, and he's like, "You bastard, bro! You almost just fucking killed me."
Yeah, he blew like his whole left side off his body with that kick. I feel like if his leg didn't give out at the same time, he definitely he might have killed Madara with that. But his body was falling apart way too fast because of the strain on the body. But when he
that shit was crazy.
When he did Night Guy,
his bones were breaking during that fight.
Like fucking,
damn.
Yeah, they were fucking disintegrating like I don't even know, like styrofoam or something. It was crazy, like glass.
Right.
It was crazy. But I also liked when he did the Evening Elephant. When he did the move where it consists of 5 punches when he's at like the high velocity.
With each of his foot.
Yeah, and it basically just traps the opponent in the air with massive pressure, and then he just beat him into the ground with that last punch.
Madara was like, bro, he didn't even like touch me, but the impact, man, was just friggin', that shit was insane.
Yeah,
he was literally like, breaking Madara's like shell, man.
He was like, I gotta dodge this guy's fucking hands because if the air pressure's just doing that, he's gonna kill me.
Mobilizing him for a few seconds, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That was just insane, bro.
Yeah, and
that was such a good fight, man.
Madara declared him. He acknowledged him and declared his taijutsu the best taijutsu in the whole planet. To get that braggadocious head nod from Madara is crazy. In the middle of a war.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie though, right? Remember during that fight, man, you seen poor Rock Lee down there, man. He was like,
tears in his eye.
He's just like, he knew he was opening up 8 inner gates. He's like, damn, my master, my guy, Sifu's about to just die right now, man.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Naruto, fucking Mike would have just been dead, pushing up daisies.
Now he's just, paralyzed in that wheelchair, man.
Yeah, I mean, is it one leg? I think it's only one leg that has irreparable damage. I don't think it's both. I think it's one. He was
fried after.
His whole body was disintegrating. And then Naruto came over. Naruto was like, "You ain't dying, homeboy. Take this little chakra and come back a little bit."
That was dope, man.
Yeah, that blood red orange size looking like a dragon was so dope.
Yeah, that was dope.
I feel like the animation definitely stepped up right there, too.
All gates were tough, man. Just leveling up like that was just crazy, man.
So, next we got the total opposite of my guy. Another one of Jordan's boys.
My boys.
Zenitsu.
Yeah, I'm not going to front, man. Zenitsu, he's another one, man, that's... At sometimes he's like super annoying, but other times he's super hilarious, and other times, like, of course, when he's sleeping, it's a straight fucking beast.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 90% of the time, Zenitsu is the most annoying fucking person in the anime.
Yeah, he probably only has like 5 or 10% funny moments where I be dying and stuff. But
when he's just simping over fucking Tanjiro's sister.
It's funny though, man. I'm not gonna lie.
But yeah, when he's unconscious or asleep, or any of the mix, my man is an absolute goon.
Yo, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, and
I always love like lightning attacks and stuff like that anyway.
I do love lightning attacks myself.
Yeah, so the fact that he's,
I don't know, does this stem from like the Super Saiyan back in the day when they went Super Saiyan, they had all that lightning around the aura and shit?
It just looks so badass. Or even just like... Back in the day, playing like Mortal Kombat, man,
oh man,
your boy Raiden and stuff with the just be able to power to get the thunder and electricity and everything just forming around you is just badass.
I was always Scorpion, nice little flames and everything like that.
Nah, Scorpion's definitely man too.
But his one attack called Thunderclap and Flash, Thunder Breathing, First Form, is like the only attack that Zenitsu knows and uses throughout the whole anime. He just does like variations to it.
Yeah, he
makes it better. He only
knows the first form, which is kind of crazy. He only knows one form, but his old master told him though, it's fine to just know one form. Just master that craft and be a perfectionist with that. And like he definitely started getting beats with his like thunderclap and flash, man. That first time seeing that, when they were with that, he was trying to protect that little kid from the demon.
Yeah.
The what was it, the tongue demon, and then he friggin' just closed his eyes, and that first time witnessing that was like, whoa. Yeah, did not expect that.
Did he pass out when he saw the demon?
Oh yeah, exactly
because there was like a little air like snot bubble out his nose, whatever. Yeah, that kid was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
He was like, "You're supposed to be protecting me, bro."
Motherfucker passed out on the ground.
Dude, that was hilarious.
When he first used the fucking thunderclap on the homeboy, because I was like, what is he gonna do? Just get eaten? This is it for him. Yo, when he the tongue demon lashes out his tongue and he cuts his tongue, you don't even see him move.
Yeah.
I was like, alright, yo, like what happened?
Badass, man.
And then he gets up and does the fucking first form, and does a whole name, and then just I don't know, lightning bolts towards this dude in one shot and cleanly cuts his fucking head off.
Oh yeah.
It was dope.
Yeah, it's like lightning ripping through the ear.
He went up 1 point in my book. Now he was out 0.1.
And then he said, then he took on it was like that spider demon.
Yeah, the spider demon
was getting to him, man, hitting him with some poison and stuff. But
he was dodging it pretty good. But once he got hit by that, his whole stamina / speed kind of tanked just a little bit.
Yeah,
or it tanked a bit, but he had a nut up. I mean, what else was he gonna do?
I know.
But it was a better fight than the tongue one, obviously, because I feel like they just want to show him off at first.
Yeah,
but
the tongue demon, he was just that quick move on him, man, just to kind of show him off.
This one, he was jumping on shit. He looked like he had more speed and power.
He def did.
But as soon as he got hit with that poison, he was like, all right, either I'm gonna die right here or I'm gonna have to get some work in.
Yeah, he I feel like with every fight, man, he definitely starts to improve.
Yeah. Because he got hit with that poison, and then all those little tiny spiders swarmed him, and
Covered
then
him. Yeah,
and then he basically went Super Saiyan, and all the fucking lightning destroyed all the small ones.
Why we do like that? It does remind you of going to Super Saiyan.
Yeah, 100%. And then it seemed like he was charging his thunderclap, and then he did a variation of it called sixfold, which basically amplified it by 6 times.
Yeah.
And he pinballed his way up to the spider and
tough.
Shot through the roof and just cut his head off.
That was tough.
In the moonlight too, yo, that shit was dope.
Nah, that was tough. That's what I'm talking about. That was tough.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that shit was pretty dope.
Yeah, he does that. He can go up 8-fold too, man, which is just crazy, man. Obviously, the best one though so far he's done when he was versing that other upper rank Daki, that annoying girl with the brother and sister or whatever.
Yo, but the entertainment arc, that whole fucking second half was a movie. It was a movie. If you hit play and you cut out the fucking intro outro, that shit's a movie.
Yeah, I definitely had to rewatch that 5 times.
Yeah, I don't think I even
Goosebumps, man.
I'm gonna have to buy that on
I had goosebumps watching that. That last fight, the explosions was fireworks, man.
Ah, man, forget good old Tengen.
Yep,
he's a man.
Definitely the man.
But yo, he was asleep the whole second half of that season,
which is so funny and
how
crazy.
Insane is it, yo?
He had to be, man, because he would have got bodied so fast. If
he would have died.
Awake, he would have done.
When Tengen showed up, right when the brother showed up, he would have died right there because there was mad shit going on. But the first one who made a move in that room was Zenitsu.
Right?
Yeah, he fucking just hit the sister out of the house and left Tengen to deal with the brother.
Yeah.
And Tanjiro, I think. But, yeah, that shit was crazy, man. I really like seeing that. And then when he did the variation of the thunderclap again called Godspeed.
Dude.
Yeah, all his fucking veins and muscles in his leg,
his legs
fucking grew 2 times the regular size.
Godspeed, man. Get my calves and stuff.
Get my fucking, get my legs triple the size.
Right.
Yo, that shit was dope. Him and what's
so fast.
What's the other dude's name? Anetsu?
And
Inosuke.
Inosuke.
Yeah, him and Inosuke taking on fucking Daki. Yeah. That was a good fight.
Because Inosuke is ill, man, because obviously he can shift his heart.
Yeah, I was
stabbed him through it. I'm like, damn, they just bodied him real quick. But yo, he shifted his heart.
And they just moved on, too. I was like, yo, they just killed homeboy and didn't even give a fuck about it.
Right? Exactly. They're like, damn.
Because he was distracting as well, but then fucking... They let Zenitsu get his shine, though. Unlike Vegeta. What the fuck? But...
I know.
Zenitsu def got some shine.
Dude, that the way they tag teamed her, man.
Pause.
Well, it was a pause. Well, I guess I don't know. It can go either way, but
yeah, these motherfuckers 12 years old. Step a pause.
But the way they tag teamed that demon, whatever, Daki.
Nah, it was classic. I liked how Inosuke wasn't actually overpowering. Inosuke shined and how they worked together. Oh, yeah. Also, they have to work together with Tanjiro and Tengen to cut the heads off at the same time. But
which seems kind of impossible, but
yeah,
still
it's also pretty insane. But how he had to use Godspeed, did he use it more than twice?
I think he had to do it a second time, and he was like, "Dude, my legs are like literally giving out."
They were bleeding and shit.
This is my last chance right here to do this.
Yeah, they were bleeding and shit. Yo, his fucking speed though was crazy. Seeing him fucking go back and forth all around was nuts. Pause.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, man. That's why I gotta give it to Zenitsu sometimes, man. At least
he's not a useless character. I mean, most of the time he is, but when he's passed out or unconscious, he's definitely not.
Yeah, because he put it. When you look at it, man, he's been taking on like upper ranks and lower ranks and stuff.
But how do you think the movies are gonna go? Because when you see him get taken into Mugen's fucking Infinity Castle, his eyes are open. He's not asleep. So how do you think it's gonna go? Especially after learning that dude killed his grandfather.
That's gonna be a good battle.
Talk to me.
That's gonna be a good battle.
How you think that shit's gonna go?
What's funny is I read the whole manga, but of course, after a month, my memory, my mind just erases stuff automatically, does it clean. I'd have to when I actually see it animated again, I'm gonna be like, damn, I definitely forgot about that. But at the same time, it's gonna be great to see it all over again.
It looked when they give the close up to his face when he's falling into the castle, it looked like he's dead. So I'm curious.
Honestly, he was wasn't the only one not like freaking out though. Like everybody else was like, oh shit, what the? Oh.
I think the only ones not freaking out was him. Tanjiro was yelling at Mugen. I don't think he was freaking out.
Yeah.
And Inosuke. That's what I think.
Inosuke was pumped.
Yeah, I think it was the three of them. The
Inosuke
only ones
pumped.
Who weren't freaking. Yeah, that motherfucker just likes to throw hands.
Yeah, he was amped up.
But yeah, I think
Zenitsu was just calm, like, all right, man.
This motherfucker learned what really happened to his grandfather. He was like, I can't wait to kill this dude. He's done right now until
his mind
after.
set on murder right now.
I can't wait to see that. But all right, man. Next up, we got the one and only Sin of Pride, Escanor. Yo, what a fucking goon, man.
Escanor definitely, kept that anime on his back.
Yo, he carried that anime.
He did,
From whenever that dude stumbled into his bar, Galland, whatever, and started fucking with them, the homeboy had the whole anime on his back.
Yeah, Escanor's he's definitely the man. He's funny. He's like another All Might, man, where he could be all skinny and scrawny, man. And
yo, that's a good comparison. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, at least All Might.
Skinny, scrawny little guy, man, and then the sun comes out and he gets that vitamin D pause and fucking the sunshine.
Yeah,
man, it's just crazy, man.
That's a good comparison, but All Might can like go back and forth whenever he wanted, but the sunlight.
Yeah, that's true.
But even in the anime, like when Escanor created his own sun just so he could power up, I was like, all right, man, you got it. But one of the best fights that like one of his top goon moments and one of the best finishes that I've seen is when he walked down on Estarossa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he was bragging because he stopped Bond and Gil Thunder in their tracks because of his what is it called? I don't know, whatever powers like he has. It's like if you have hate in your heart, my power doesn't allow you to inflict pain on anybody else. And but Escanor goes up to him and goes, why should I bear hatred against anyone who's obviously weaker than myself? I was like, yo.
He has some crazy one-liners.
Yo, my man's one-liners
fucking...
He reminds me of one of the fucking, like, big-ass action stars from, like, the 80s. Motherfuckers just talking crazy.
He actually, he be talking like your father. That's who he be talking like.
Nah. Yo, that's hilarious.
That's how he is with his motorcycles.
Yeah, he definitely.
No one's beating him. He's smoking everybody, no matter what bike you're on.
Yeah, my dad's nuts, man.
But what's his name? Escanor crushed. What did he hit him with his move, Cruel Sun?
Yeah,
he literally forms a miniature sun in his hand, dude. That's just like, come on, man.
Yeah, because you let Estarossa get off with that left-right special.
Yeah.
And then he just like, all right, man, eat this fucking Cruel Sun, and fuck, holy off.
Yep. Pride flare, dude. That Cruel Sun bursting, whatever. I mean, I felt bad for Estarossa.
Estarossa did hit him with the full counter a couple times,
which was tough. And Escanor get hit. He's like, damn, he's like, no wonder why that kind of hurt, because, that was my move, it was me. Like,
yeah, he was like, I do have a really good swing or some shit like that. I was like,
which is crazy, too, because, like, he got hit back with his own move. Knowing how strong he is, and he, like, took it, though. Like, he didn't, like, fall inside, like, screaming in pain. He was just like, damn, bro.
Nah, he definitely fucking did that. And he got sliced, and then he touched the blood. That was funny. He was like, yo, that shit was light work.
Right.
And then after that, he hits Esterosa, and then makes him fucking like take a knee from the impact of his punch, and then throws a cruel sun at him. And
Crazy.
this one like blows him into the sky, right?
What was that one?
I think the second cruel sun he does like launches Esterosa into the air.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
No.
Oh,
he had like the sun was like coming behind Esterosa, and then he turned around and then he punched him in the air, and he launches like this humongous cruel sun at him.
Yeah.
And shoots him into the lake, and then the whole fucking lake evaporates. I was like, oh shit.
That was insane, dude.
Yeah, and then damn, what else? What else did he do?
I liked when he was fighting was it stupid Gelther? The little pink hair, whatever.
Oh,
Gelther who was like on their team, but then all of a sudden just
he did turn state for a little bit. I don't know what happened with him, man.
That was a good little battle, man. He's got That's when Escanor busted out his divine axe, man, and the axe that absorbs all the heat and stuff, man.
Yo, fucking Escanor's axe, Escanor's fucking hands, the cruel sun, motherfucker just got tricks of days.
Yeah, dude, he's definitely a straight beast, bro.
Well, the other fight that I like is when he fought like the demon version of Meliodas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, after he like lost his memory.
Weren't they?
I think they were in hell, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought they were like inside some like
demon world. Right? Oh, they were in a box.
Yes, inside some like cube or something.
Merlin made the cube, or else like their powers would have destroyed everyone around them, or whatever. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, that.
But yo, Meliodas fucking Escanor up. His hands didn't work. The cruel sun didn't work. I was just like, damn, like, is he gonna end up killing him?
I know, but Meliodas, weren't they fighting though? At a peak, man, when the sun was at like its highest. So yeah,
they were fighting, and then like Escanor kept getting his ass kicked, and he fell backwards one time, and then Merlin was like, this is all good and shit, and but what Meliodas is forgetting is that it's noon right now, and then fucking here comes Escanor in the one form. He got like 5 times bigger, which I didn't even realize he could do. Right. And then he did his holy sword attack where he just made a cross in the air. And then hit Meliodas with it, and he was just leaking on the ground.
Dude, that was insane. It was a divine sword.
And then he looked down on Meliodas, and he was like, how does it feel to be looked down by a human?
He's like, he like split him pretty much in half, man. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, 'cause he was talking mad shit. He was like, you're only a human, like, you're doing okay for a human, but you're a human, blah, blah, blah. And Escanor was like, how does it feel to be looked down on by a fucking human?
Damn.
Get out of here.
You gotta talk that shit after, man. Especially when someone's talking mad shit to you at the beginning, bro, underestimating you. You gotta lay him out and talk some shit after.
But when he did the one ultimate, and then he did like, he used his life force to gain that firepower around him the whole time against the Demon King. As soon as he did that, and he was like, it's not new, and how they were like, it's not new, and how does he have that power? And I was like, this motherfucker's using his life force, isn't he? And then they were like, oh, he's using his life force to, use up all his energy and grow even stronger. I was like, all right, well, R.I.P. to the homie, man. Damn. But I mean, you took on Meliodas, you took on the Demon King. They all banded together to kill him. And then he confesses his love, says peace out to his homies, and dies, man.
Right.
At least he finally got Merlin to, give him a little attention.
For real.
Unlike bitch-ass Lady Tsunade, how my man Dry out there, high and dry. Ain't no one forget.
she's living with that regret her whole life.
Yo, good, she should be. Alcoholic bitch.
For real, man. That's crazy.
All right, man. Your real man's right here, Mr. Ray Gon. Fucking
This
Reagan,
is somebody
man.
no one would ever think would be on a list, man, for special moves.
Hell no.
But Reagan is hilarious, man. Reagan from Mob Psycho is hilarious.
He is definitely one of the best, like, comedy reliefs I've ever seen in an anime.
Right?
Because he's mad. He could be mad, like, seriously goofy at the same time. And Mob's just eating it up.
Mob definitely believing on it.
Yeah, he definitely believes everything.
Which is funny. He questions it sometimes, but like...
Yeah, but then he'll do something stupid and then make him believe it.
I gotta admit, like, Reagan was great with his words, though, man. He know how to manipulate people and stuff.
Oh, yeah, but...
And he stayed, like, you know, calm and collective, like, for the most part during, like, in front of some of these, you know, in front of, like, different spirits and stuff. Like, I would have been freaking out and running, man. He just stood his ground and stuff, man.
Yes, because he had Mob right there to fucking bail him out every time.
That's true. That's true. But other times, man, he was busting out his special moves, man, like his stupid bags of table salt. Out of any type of salt, though, like you're using the worst salt in the world, table salt.
Yo, and the narrator's like, he begins to throw salt violently. I was like, yo, what?
His nice little violent salt, banishing salt punch and stuff.
Yo, he's the man.
His salt splash was like probably the first move we see from him when he just takes out a bag and starts violently throwing salt at the friggin'
Yo, dipping your hands in salt
spirit.
And then fucking punching someone is the craziest shit.
Yeah, this dude was crazy, man. He had other moves, man, like cheeseburger, tornado, man. He do like a spinning uppercut, man, like he was friggin' Ryu or something.
Like he was
Street
Cheeseburger Eddie. Or his friggin' self-defense rush where he just gave Shimazaki the hands. Yo, he was just wilding with the hands. I was like, yo, I know those fights don't hurt, but I think he blindsided him.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's talking about not to hit people from surprise, and then he blindsides Buddy or drop kicks him in the face, man.
Yeah, 100%.
This anti-Esper drop kick right to the head.
Yo, yeah, the best moves ever, you know.
Right, the name's the graphic exorcism. I'm like, this dude was just busting out the craziest moves,
when Mob gave him his powers when he was fighting the Claw 7th Division.
Yo, that was actually pretty tough.
Yo, my man was like, can you shut the fuck up and stop monologuing?
Right, homie, trying to hit him with a sword, and he's just sitting there like, dude, what is that, a rubber sword?
Yo, he fucking takes a guy's gas mask. Like, you shouldn't talk to people with masks, and throws him through the wall. And his head's just sticking, his body's sticking out the wall and shit.
Right, all of Mob's homeboys with him were like, oh, so this is Mob's master right here. Like, they were all like, they couldn't believe it. And
yo, like, even Mob was like, how does he have this power right now?
Right, but Reagan, like I said, Reagan just accumulated them powers, which at first he didn't even know. And he was wailing those powers like he had them for years. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was just like, bro, this is nothing.
No, that 100%. But I feel like it's like a corny trope that a lot of anime, like, series and shit do is like, you know, the power of friendship. But I feel like his friendship with Mob is definitely one of the driving forces of the whole anime. Because, like, when Mob loses his like, conscious to his question mark form, and then he's like throwing Reagan with like a fucking ragdoll and like a tornado and shit. Crazy. He beats his brother's ass, and then like when you see Reagan trying to follow him and shit, and he keeps getting thrown away, his fucking clothes are getting ripped off. Pause, and but he's the only one who can get through to him, and he's like army crawling to try and like touch his leg, and Mob's like normal psyche's like disintegrating. And then he tells him the truth about him being a fraud and shit, and he comes back, like everything, all the like debris and shit in the air just falls on the ground. And I was like, damn, dog, it's a real like trope they do in anime, but I'm like, there's no Mob Psycho without Reagan.
Oh, definitely not.
Hell no.
He definitely treated Mob a little crazy though.
He treated Mob mad crazy.
You know, like
he was using the shit out of him.
Like, oh, I just want to go hang out with my friends, and he's like, no, I need you here for work. Those aren't your friends. I'm like, this dude, bro. Like,
he's wild.
A teenager. Let this dude go hang out.
Yeah.
He was definitely forcing it though.
Nah, he was using the shit out of Mob, but I mean, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I had to throw him on the list, man. That was something I just recently watched, and I thought that shit was so funny.
When Jordan sent me the list and he had Reagan on his 5, I was like, what the fuck is Reagan doing on there? And then thinking to myself, I'm like, nah, he has a point. Yeah,
I had to throw somebody funny in there real quick.
Yeah, it was definitely funny.
Someone that really ain't got like actual powers to beat somebody up, but he tries.
All right, I got a random question. Who you think's winning 1v1, Reagan or Krillin?
I thought you were gonna say Reagan or Moomin Rider.
Yo, Moomin Rider's full. Yo, don't get me started on Moomin Rider. Shout out my dude.
Krillin? I mean, obviously Krillin's mopping him up, man.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
Krillin trained
What about Reagan?
Roshi,
What about Reagan and Yamcha?
Yamcha?
I think Reagan's taking Yamcha, dog.
I was gonna say Yamcha might end up on the ground, exploded in the crater again, man.
Yeah, and the Yamcha pose.
Yeah.
Reagan's gonna use that fucking violent salt throw and just mop.
He's gonna
Fucking.
blind him with the salt. He's gonna scream, and then he's gonna do like an expert drop kick right to the side
yep.
of friggin' Yamcha's head,
Yamcha's
man, and
gonna
crack his
fucking
neck.
Toast again. Yo, Yamcha the only one I've ever seen play a sport and end up dying in the little Yamcha pose.
Dude, dad playing like baseball.
Yo, he def did. But
Horrible.
that's because you have Vegeta as a pitcher, man. Man
know.
went Super Saiyan
For
fucking
real.
blue and then threw the pitch at him and killed him, exploded and shit.
That's crazy.
So next person on the list, we got the fucking copy ninja, Kakashi of the Sharingan.
Kakashi of the Sharingan.
One of my favorite characters all time.
For real, me too.
And right off the rip, the first fight that comes to my mind is when the fourth grade ninja war, where Obito gives Kakashi the second Sharingan.
Oh, that was so tough.
And then not ever doing the move before, he just performs a fucking perfect Susanoo.
I know. Yo, it's just insane.
But I mean,
bro.
he was a genius.
He was a genius on the
battlefield.
battlefield.
Fucking Jonin, Chunin, whatever.
Yeah, a straight genius.
The whole time. Everyone talks about fucking Itachi, but you gotta remember Kakashi was a fucking little boy in the Anbu Black Ops as well.
Yeah, after like his mom passed like early, man, and he just had his dad, whatever, who was a beast himself until he became like
the White Fang of the Leaf, I think it
like
was.
an alcoholic or something, but
He killed himself.
Yeah,
because he like lived with regret. I was like,
Yeah.
Dog, what? But anyway, yeah, back to Kakashi being a goddamn man.
Yo, like Kakashi, he only had one Sharingan, and it wasn't obviously even his that he was born with. And this dude, he copied like over 1,000 jutsus.
Yeah.
This was like more than any other, Uchiha.
And that was in the beginning of the show. So imagine, like, by the end of the show, how many he had. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, dude.
everyone was afraid of the copy ninja Kakashi. Everybody knew him. And in the beginning of the anime, when they went to every village, they were like, oh, that's Kakashi of the Leaf.
Yeah,
That's the copy ninja.
And it was crazy. It's like he when you like copy these jutsus, like obviously you gotta remember how to do them. He remembered all these jutsus and stuff, man. That's just how crazy his memory and like knowledge and strength.
Yeah, how much
was.
his genius really like was prevalent in the whole series. It was crazy. And he had his Sharingan gave him like foresight as well, because in the fight versus Zabuza, you remember he was the first fight that they had together. He was beating the shit out of homeboy, and then Zabuza got tired of it and wanted to do a special attack.
Yeah.
But when he started doing his water dragon move, like a few seconds into it, Kakashi's Sharingan went off and he started copying his move. And then he started finishing Zabuza's sentences and getting in his head.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then, damn, what was that move called? The giant water vortex. He ended up doing that before Zabuza could even finish his thought to do it. And he was like, oh, I was just about to create a vortex. How did he beat me?
Dude, Kakashi.
Yo,
On
Kakashi's
another
fucking...
level, man. The moves he bust out, man, just... Especially his, was it Chidori?
Yeah, he's the creator of the Chidori, because he couldn't perfect the Rasengan, so he wanted to make something of himself.
Which is crazy. Like, he could do a Rasengan,
Yeah.
though. Which it's just... That's
that's
something that, took people centuries to, like, learn and stuff to do, like, Jiraiya and stuff.
Yeah, fucking, because what's his name? Created it, right? Naruto's dad? Minato?
Yeah, Minato.
Yeah, he created it. Jiraiya fucking mastered it. Naruto. And then Kakashi just comes over and goes, oh yeah, I could do it. Puts his hand out. Then Naruto's like, dog, like, what the fuck?
Right.
But
see what he said, Chidori, it comes down again, friggin' lightning.
Yeah, it's true. It's true, man.
I don't know what it is with lightning. Lightning,
yo,
so fire,
and like
bro.
the fucking scream that comes with it.
I know, like freaking like hawk scream.
Yeah, that high pitched hawk scream. I love that, yo.
That's so nasty.
I want that.
Bro.
I'm finna put my text tone as a fucking Chidori
That's
sound.
actually not a bad idea. I might have to look into that.
But I mean, my man has what, purple lightning moves. That purple lightning moves legit. That shit looks dope.
That shit's so fire.
He has the Kamui lightning blade. I mean,
start seeing different color lightning.
He had black lightning when he got the second Sharingan. And with the Kamui flame, like, come on, man.
That's crazy, man.
My man's just too fucking OP.
Right?
But the ultimate thing that I have to talk about Kakashi is fucking his fight against Obito.
Yo,
that has to be top 3 fights in all of anime ever.
They were just going at it, bro.
Like, don't at me either. That shit is top 3 fights
Yeah,
all time
they were
anime.
going at it.
It was dope. And then they had like the flashbacks in between it too.
That's what was
which
so
was
dope,
even
man.
dope.
Yeah, because as they're fighting, they flashed back to when they were kids training against each other, and it was like the same. Just dude, that shit. I gotta rewatch.
The same fucking tenacity they had when they were kids. Now it's just like anger and aggression. And then he called Obito out. He was like, "Yo, no more games, man. Give me all this genjutsu. Let's really throw these hands."
For real.
And he's like, "Oh, how do you know?" Man, Kakashi the Sharingan.
Right.
Fuck out of here. But yo, after that fight, I was like, who the fuck is gonna top this? There was really no powers, you know. There was none of that bullshit. It was just straight hands, kunai, you know what I'm saying, drop kicks and shit.
Shit.
It was dope. One of my favorite fucking fights. Kakashi's a man.
Yeah, he really is, man. When you know over 1,000 jutsus, Moro, and you're already a genius on the battlefield, you know damn well you're gonna be in people's top 5s.
Mastering a Sharingan when that's not even like, you have nothing to do with that. It's not your family. It's not your lineage.
Yeah, that's not your clan. That's
crazy.
Wild, man.
You have to master something.
Clan, there's somebody else that has like one of your clan's eyes, and they're just out here mastering shit.
Yo,
like,
imagine needing to master that, and there's no Uchiha to help you.
Right.
Because the only person left was Itachi and Sasuke.
Exactly.
Sasuke wasn't even born when you got it.
Right.
Yeah, Itachi was like 3, so I mean, fuck. That goes to show you how fucking OP Kakashi was, man.
Yeah.
But next up on the list, we got another one of my favorites. Vegeta's little brother, Hiei. From Yu Yu Hakusho. They got the same hair and everything, yeah.
Now you say that. Yeah, Hiei's definitely he definitely could pass as like Vegeta's little brother.
100%, man.
That's funny because he's got that whole kind of cocky, angry attitude.
He hates
stuff.
everybody. He's always a lone wolf. You don't ever want no one to be positive and happy around him.
That's funny.
But
that's definitely a boy.
Yeah, it is. That is my boy. Kakashi, Hiei, all my boys. Vegeta, of course. My whole list is comprised of my 5 I have in here are comprised of just my favorite, some of my favorite characters in all of anime. I'm pretty sure I got them all tatted, and I mean, it'd be impossible for me not to. But Hiei, a goon of all goons, his best finishing move definitely would be the Dragon of the Darkness Flame. He uses in the Dark Tournament. I was so pumped when they gave this dude some shine and brought that fucking move out. He's like, I can't control it. There's flames and shit. His aura's going crazy.
I know. I remember he had to try to control that shit.
Yeah, he had that dude Zero shit in his fucking pants, man.
Yeah, because isn't like other people try that move and they never.
Yeah, they always die.
Yeah,
no one's been able to do it.
Right.
And then Koema was like, my dad used to tell me stories about that and how many people try and do it and they all end up dying. There's no way he can summon it.
That shit like fucked up his arm.
Yeah, his arm was toast for almost the rest of the tournament until the finals when he fought Tagoro's boy. But fucking used that against Zero, man, and the dragon came out, just engulfed Homeboy and slammed him into the barrier wall, and then body was just disintegrated.
Yeah, see, that's tough.
He tried to play it off too. He tried to play it off.
I think it's just the elements actually really make shit fight. That's why anime is so great. Cause like even when he gets out his sword of the darkness flames and he just gets his sword and engulfs them shits in the fucking dragon flame. It's just like everything just looks so much more badass. Like rather than just using a plain sword, you start engulfing it in flames and shit. It's like damn.
Yeah, against he uses the Sword of the Darkness Flame against Momotaro, and that's after he used the other like Flame of the Human World or something like that.
Like, what are you talking about? His Fist of the Mortal Flame?
Yeah, Fist of the Mortal Flame he used against Momotaro, and that kind of messed him up, and it made him transform again so he could heal up from the Fist of the Mortal Flame. If it was just a regular person, he would have won right there.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, he definitely had to do that against Homeboy.
What about his eye, man? His
eye.
His all-seeing eye.
Yeah, his artificial eye. He had to be able to find his sister.
Yeah,
I think
crazy.
I think that shit's pretty
move
cool.
Objects, erase memories.
Control
people's minds. Well, this dude's just trying to become immortal.
Yeah, it would be pretty dope if he ended up being immortal. I also like his fight against Bowie. Good old Tagoro's boy with the armor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he makes him drop the armor, and as Juntao said, man, fight me like a man. And then he uses the Darkness Flame again there, which was crazy because Bowie deflects it, puts the dragon back towards Hiei. And then you see the flame hit, or the dragon hit Hiei, and then he disappears. The woman's about to call the fight, and then you see like a phoenix. He's like emerging from the ashes and flames, and then comes down, and there's no more dragon. And then he goes to punch. No, he lets Homeboy punch him 20 times, and he's like, "All right, my turn." And then he punches him. And it looks like he punches him with the dragon, and then he goes into the air and he hits him one more time, and you see the dragon, him turn into the dragon and punch him, and then he just knocks his dude into the stands.
Yeah, that's just too badass.
And Homeboy was like, "Please kill me, kill me." He was like, and then he was like, "I don't want no bitches tell me what to do." And went back into the ring and won the fight.
That's definitely too tough.
Yeah, that's my guy right there, man.
That was a dope tournament.
Yeah.
We'll have to get into some tournaments eventually.
Yeah, we're definitely getting into some tournaments, man.
Very soon. Because I want to get back and I want to rewatch some of these tournaments. It's been years.
So good. Yeah, nice tour of their tournaments.
For real.
But one of the next people I got on this list.
Who we got next, man? Too many.
We got All Might, man.
Too many beasts.
Fucking All Might.
You know what? All Might, bro.
You know how hard it is to pick specific people for this fucking list, man?
Toshinori, Yagi.
So many people that you could put on this list.
Sub out. Do part 1, part 2. You got to do a bunch of parts.
This is part 1, people. I don't know if we said that in the beginning, but this is definitely part 1 because there's just too many names, too many people. So, again, hit us up below. Let us know some people you think we missed or that you guys think are OP. We'll have to check them out.
Right.
But my guy, All Might, man, the first time you see Homeboy really put in some work was when the League of Villains broke into that little stadium that they were doing all those exams and testing.
Mm-hmm.
Started killing people, fucking these kids up and shit.
The League of Villains, they were crazy, man.
Yeah, they really didn't give a fuck about anything.
They are crazy.
They just straight up, if you're in our way, we're just gonna kill you, and then be out. But yeah, he showed up basically at perfect timing like always, and then went to go straight for Shigaraki, and then he of course is like Nomu, and then he meets All Might's punch with his own punch and basically absorbs his punch because he has that shock absorption whatever power that One For All gave him.
Right.
And then they just start going at it, man. And then hands, and then All Might punches him in the air, grabs his leg, does a little spinning move and throws him to the ground, and then punches him on the ground again.
Bro, All Might's moves and punches be killing me. It's just all states.
Yeah. Texas, Delaware, fucking United States.
United States of Smash.
Yeah.
I'm like, this dude, Missouri Smash, Nebraska. I'm like, this dude,
and
man.
Then
he has 8 different
But when he
smashes.
When he finishes Nomu, he uses just a plus ultra smash. Oh yeah. He doesn't even have it. He didn't even do a Delaware.
Plus ultra was crazy.
Yeah, that plus ultra was pretty dope.
One For All Kirk is definitely
it's so dope. I would love that fucking quirk.
For real, I kind of still hate that Deku got it.
Yeah.
Just because, you know.
Yeah, Angelina loves Deku. I don't know why, but I mean, hey, man, whatever. But when he punches Nomu, then you see him go through the stadium roof, and then he goes through a cloud, and then like a little bit of another cloud, and just blast off like Team Rocket. Yeah, that shit was mad funny. But another time we had a crazy move was in that My Hero movie called Two Heroes. Have you ever seen that?
I'm sure I did, man. Just
yeah, I think it's the first My Hero movie they did.
I definitely watched some My Hero movies.
When he's fighting Wolfram with Deku, and this dude basically is like absorbed in the building that they were all fighting in, and he has control of all like the concrete, rocks, metal, wires, and all that stuff. And All Might and fucking Deku are trying to get close to him, and he just keeps like wrapping Deku up in wires, throwing a big ass stadium-sized block at him. And All Might has like keep punching through these things. And there's one point at the end where they're just like, yo, fuck this, we're going all out. And All Might like jumps in the air, does like a pose mid fight, and just like, let's go plus ultra, and they start like running shit, like time freezes, and you see him just running up towards this guy.
That's why All Might's lovable, man. He has such a positive mentality and his old big old smile and stuff.
and he's not like super serious either. Like Endeavor, he's like goofy, dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he'll just talk mad shit and be super goofy and nosebleeds and all that shit.
Yeah, he's definitely got some superhuman strength. There was one time I said he was putting in some hero work for like 72 hours straight. I'm like, this dude just banging out for like 3 days straight.
This dude's fucking. Is that when he had to take all the fucking save all the hostages from like that building explosion? I think that's what you're talking about. When that video that Deku watches as a kid is him like pulling hostages out. Yeah. He's like, can I be like that?
Sitting at his computer, rocking back and forth.
Like Nate used to do back in the day.
Yeah, that was, man. Rocking back and forth. Yo. Like mom would open the door like, damn, my son needs to get a girlfriend.
Yeah, then at the last attack they used in that movie is called the good old double Detroit smash. And they both use it. They both use it to blow through this big ass boulder, and then they both do again one of those plus ultra punches, and they just knock this dude through the whole building and everything disintegrates and shit. It was pretty dope.
Nah, that move's fire.
Nah, it is. It's no name. It's just a plus ultra punch, which is insane.
Right. Some of the moves are fire, man. Carolina smash. I think he makes like a fucking Black Panther, like with his X whatever with his arms and just slices and cuts people the fuck up with him. Like, so it's pretty dope, man.
But the best fight you've ever seen All Might in, and the best ability that I feel like we've ever seen him, is when he fought All for One. And he just comes out of the sky and everyone looks up and he's like right in front of the moon, and he comes down with a punch right against One for All.
Yeah.
And again, it's kind of like that Nomu situation where they meet each other's fists and his arm basically absorbs his punch. But One for All pushed All Might to the limits, man.
Oh yeah.
He had Homeboy acting crazy. That was the craziest I've ever seen him in the anime. He was tossing him around too. It wasn't just no easy cakewalk.
I don't know. He's another one that's a straight beast.
I found it funny that like Deku, what's the engine's dude name? Deku, Todoroki, and Ida with the engines in his legs.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
because Bakugo was there,
yeah.
And so All Might couldn't really fight without, so they all break through with the ice and engine, and then they grab Bakugo, and they all just escape. Like they made a fucking ice ramp and just skate right off that thing. That was dope.
Right.
And then basically that's when the tides turn for All Might, because he could actually let loose. And then he what's it called? So basically him and All Might, All for One, are going back and forth, but then One for All pushes him too far, and then too far past his time limit that he had left of like the muscle form. So my man's looking crazy, half muscle, half like crackhead looking.
He does look like a crackhead, bro.
Yeah, 100. He 100% looks like a crackhead.
He looks horrible, bro.
It's nuts how he can go from the muscle form to fucking a crackhead in T-minus 2 seconds.
Right?
But
steroids and Tremboloni sandwiches, man, wear off.
But when the helicopter comes with lights on him, and One For All's going in for the kill, and then he has one muscle arm left, and the rest is crackhead, and he goes to punch him, and then One For All's like, damn, that I didn't even feel that punch. And you look at his other arm, and then his master hands him off the power, because it's like, I don't know, it's like spirits talking to each other. He grabs the power and hits him with the United States to smash, and fucking folds this dude's face right into the ground. It's like a stadium-sized hole in the ground, and One For All's just in the Yantra pose right at the bottom of it. Yo, he was like, all right, little bitch, there you go, eat that.
Right.
Then turns to the camera and goes, it's your turn. His little crackhead finger pointing to the camera.
Mm-mm.
But to end this list, people, we got one of my favorite characters of all time. The goon himself.
Oh, yeah, I know who he is.
Pirate Hunter Zoro.
Which is crazy. He still has that name, Pirate Hunter.
That is mad crazy.
And he became one and runs with pirates.
And he's one of the highest. He has one of the highest bounties of all pirates. Motherfucker's like number 5.
Nah, Zoro. Yeah.
Yeah, had to show love for my man Zoro.
Zoro's definitely. I'd have to say he's number 1 in One Piece for me.
Yeah, he's definitely number 1 in One Piece. But it's funny because he, All Might, and damn, who's the other dude I had on this list? I'm trying to think of it. Him, All Might, and not Hiei, not Reagan. Damn, I forget. But they're all voiced by. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's Zoro, Vegeta, and All Might are all voiced by the same dude.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great. I wish I had a good voice man to voice
I wish,
characters.
Man. That'd be dope. Mindy wants to do that so bad. I'm like, try it out.
Yo, that shit would
Oh,
be
my bad.
crazy.
This isn't even my last guy. I have one more guy after this.
I don't know.
I'm an idiot. But,
Still.
yeah, my man Zoro, OP, OG, triple OG. I had to do Zoro in 3 parts because he has so many fights.
Yeah, he has so many fights, man.
I had to pick and choose some good fights, like from the beginning and middle and end of One Piece, or like the current state of One Piece since it's still going. But
Zoro's so badass that he's another one. He doesn't even wield any power, devil fruit power.
Nope.
Like, how do you not have a devil fruit power, but you're taking on all these other
like
pirates with devil fruit,
yeah,
right?
He's like Shanks. But the first time you see a really dope, well, not the first time, but one of the first times you see a really dope power and like an ass kicking that Zoro does when he's fighting Mr. One from the Baroque Works when they were in Alabasta. It's the dude who like turns any part of his body into a knife.
I don't remember that dude.
Yeah, and he's they meet like in an alley. It's kind of funny, but
Meet in an alley.
It's a swordsman against a sword man, which I thought was hilarious. And Zoro basically his body with spiral hollow, and then he does a spar break, and then he's fucking bloody, tatted on the ground, and then of course Zoro gets up with this nice green bandana on. Yo, bring back the bandana, man.
I know.
I haven't seen that in a while.
That should bring back the green bandana, Grove Street and shit representing.
Yeah, my man's out here. But then he does the one sword style lion strike against Mr. One, and basically, usual, they're running against each other, and Zoro pulls out the sword a little bit, and you just hear that nice little katana swing sound that they have.
That's the best.
And then you see him, like, I don't know, like 20 feet apart from each other, and he just closes the sword and the guy falls on the ground. I love that. It's like classic shit.
It is classic, bro. He's so quick, you don't even see him slice, man. He's already cleaned off his blade, and it's just like, damn.
And he's like, thank you. Now I know I can get stronger. And I was like,
yo. He took on the man himself, Mihawk. First time Mihawk fucking...
Yo, Mihawk coming through in a little...
put a beat into him, bro.
That little dinky Bodhi showed up. He was like, yo, what's up, everybody?
Mihawk definitely didn't give a fuck, bro.
Nah. It's fucking both sides of his sword.
Fucking Dracula, Hawkeye.
Dracula Mihawk.
Nah, he's definitely Hawkeyes. Mihawk's another one. He's a beast, bro.
Yeah,
but that fight was
Yeah, he used that tiny sword to beat Zoro. That must have been so embarrassing for homeboy.
It was Zoro. I think Zoro contemplated on just like suicide and quitting.
Yeah, he wanted. He was like, please just kill me. Because, and then Mihawk's like, why aren't you running away? And he goes, scars on the back of swordmen are ultimate shame.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I like you, and then just cut his whole chest up.
You couldn't even like land a hit on him, but he
couldn't do shit against Mihawk.
Mihawk held back, man, just enough to keep him alive. And he's like, yo, when you get ready, man, and come back and see me. Yeah. I can see the potential in you.
Yeah, he's like, yo, come back. Get right, become strong, and then come fight me again. But if you really think about it, Mihawk trained Zoro too. Yeah. When they all got split up.
Yeah.
He fucking ended up on Mihawk's island, and he got trained by him. But
that's when he just started becoming more of a beast. And, one of the best scenes though with Zoro too was when he was fighting was it Kuma?
Yeah.
But like the
that pawpaw fruit. Yeah.
Yeah, was Kuma still actually alive?
Yeah, he was actually alive in that fight.
Okay, so he wasn't. Yeah, I thought he became already that like government fucking robot.
No, he was alive still. And then he's like, you can either die right now, or take, what is it, like half your captain's pain or something like that. It wasn't even all of it.
Yeah.
And he was like, he stood 10 toes. He was like, give me the pain,
B.
That's
one that stood 10 toes, bro, with his arms folded, man.
Yeah, that was such a goon moment. His arms just folded.
That's like, actually, that might be like a tattoo I'd get of him, man, because that was so epic, man. You see, what was it?
Sanji came
on. He's like, yo, bro, you good, man?
He looked around. Like, there's blood everywhere. He's like, what? He goes, what happened? Yeah, he goes, what happened? He goes, nothing happened. The most iconic moment. Motherfucker's covered in blood and shit, all beaten and shit.
Knowing damn well he can't move. Bro.
Yeah, he definitely just passed out, and someone had to carry him back to the boat. I don't care what y'all tell me.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's a great tattoo idea, man. If I didn't have my shoulder already fucking have a Zoro tat, I would definitely get that one.
Yeah, but let's just talk about too. Like, doesn't he? Isn't he like he's like one of the few people that can use like all three types of hockey?
Yeah.
How badass! There's three types of hockey, and he knows all three. Like, that's just too badass. Nah,
he's and he has Conqueror's hockey.
Yeah, right. Which is the crazy.
So him and the captain have Conqueror's hockey. He ain't even a captain.
Right?
I swear, in all these fucking like huge pirate groups in One Piece, if your right hand man don't have Conqueror's hockey, he ain't your right hand man.
Right?
He a bitch, because fucking old man Rayleigh had it, Zoro has it. If your second in command isn't fucking top rank or captain level, then drop that motherfucker and get someone else, because they're trash. But I also like that fight against Kaku, the little giraffe.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day when they invaded Eni's lobby. And after he got he finally got Usopp off of his sword. You remember that? He had to fight Usopp on his sword?
Another person I fucking hate. Another one.
Yo, who think wins the fight, Usopp or Krillin?
I think they accidentally kill each other. They do so stupid moves to kill each other.
But yeah, man, Kaku, one of the members of the CP9, turns into a giraffe and thinks that that's actually going to stop Zoro from just being the top swordman all time. Which is weird, because that dude had a sword, but then he was just using his body and like flailing around on his giraffe limbs. And then one of the coolest attacks that I've ever seen Zoro use is the Ashura, where he basically turns into like three people. And he has 9 arms, I think. Something crazy like that. And 9 swords. 9 swords, obviously, because 3 people with 3 swords. And, he just goes, cuts up homeboy. He uses Ashura attack. I forget exactly what it's called Silver Mist. And again, it's like the picture of Kaku's behind him, and he's in front of him. And he just falls and is defeated. But Ashura looks so dope. I like the fucking 9 sword 3 people, and he also uses it against your boy Kaido in the Wano arc.
Dude, what's his name? Zoro fought a lot of people, bro. When you're like bringing up these things,
yeah,
you're right. Like, when you really think about it, man, trying to pick and choose, because he's taking on like everybody, bro.
Yeah, he has so many fights. It was hard for me to even like I'm skipping 2 fights right now to talk about the Kaido fight.
Yeah. Oh man.
Because when he does the Ashura and he's powering it up, and Kaido's looking at him, and he's looking at Zoro, but then he has flashbacks of Odin.
Yeah, dude.
And he's like, I haven't felt this fear. Yeah, he's like, what the fuck? I haven't felt this fear since Odin, and I know that's not Odin. And then he ends up.
That was so dope.
Yeah, that was fucking. And the animation was so much better, so it looks even better. And he uses the fucking Ashura attack again, and then he cuts him, and he actually leaves a cut, and he's like, no one can leave cuts on my skin, you know, blah blah blah, bragging about it. And Zoro's like, I did. Fuck out of here.
Right.
But Zoro was definitely captain level, because he took. And if you remember, when Luffy was like, yo, Zoro, can you take this? I gotta sleep in the middle of the fucking boss fight.
Oh yeah, they protect him.
Yeah,
he knocked out.
And then Zoro held off the attack of Kaido and Big Mom at the same time.
Right.
Yo, this dude's just too fucking dope. Yeah.
Man. Like people try to argue who's like stronger or something, him and Sanji, and I'm like, come on.
Yo,
Sanji's a beast and all, but Sanji's definitely a level. Actually, I think he's 2 levels below.
He's a few levels below
I think he's
Zoro.
A couple levels below Zoro. I don't care what anyone says.
And everyone's like, nah, he's becoming an android now. He's so much stronger. I go, yo, was he up there fighting Kaido? No?
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? He took on Big Mom and Kaido's attack at the same time. He's one of the only 2 people who's ever cut Kaido. So, I mean, I think he's in a totally different... I put him above Law and fucking Kid.
Yeah.
100%. And
dude, when he who the hell was it, man, that Zoro fought? The animation was just too crazy.
Which time?
Kaido's right hand man.
Kaido's right hand man? Oh, King.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That fight was insane.
Yo, you're skipping ahead, but on my list though. But he has so many.
I know he does.
Fucking when he fought King, that was some of the best shit I've ever, like, style anime I've ever seen in my life. In One Piece, I don't know if y'all know this, but they did from Wano on. When their animation changes, shit's about to really go down and get really good. And the animation changed when he was fighting King one-on-one. And that's after they've been fighting for like 20 episodes.
They definitely going at it.
You know what I mean? And
they definitely going at it.
I mean, at least they were actually doing one-on-one. And that's when Zoro was like, if I have to beat you, I'll become the king of hell to do it. And he does his Dragon Damnation attack against King.
Doesn't he? He creates a King of the Hell 3-sword style.
Yeah, he's the fucking man. And does the Dragon Damnation, and that's the final blow that actually takes out Kaido.
Right, finally takes his helmet off and stuff.
And he like cuts his wing off and shit.
Oh man.
Yeah, and he's just like, and he has it's like when Hiei fought Togoro's right hand man, he's having flashbacks of Togoro. And King was having flashbacks of when he met Kaido.
Right.
So it's just dope, it's crazy.
Man. It's really dope when it looks so great when Zoro like infuses his swords, man, with Supreme King Haki and stuff.
I love that shit, man.
It looks so good. Like I'd have to get those like incorporated in the tab. Like if I had Zoro standing up, whatever, all bloody with his arms folded, I'd have to get those 3 swords like somehow behind him, whatever.
You know what you could do is you could have him in that stance, but his arms aren't crossed. He has the sword in his mouth and 2 in his hands, and then all that black hockey. That'd be dope, dog.
Yeah. So good.
But another quick one is also in Wano when he fought before we knew it was Killer. That guy who had the wrap on his face and the ponytail. And he was in like the mountains with Zoro, and then he had a sickle. You remember that guy?
Oh yeah.
And then he's trying to fight Zoro one-on-one, and then the guy who's trying to collect all the swords is also in the mountain with him.
Yeah.
And then they basically try and jump. Zoro on some bitch shit, but then so then Killer stabs Zoro, and then it's crazy. I've never really seen him do this besides this time. When he got stabbed, he smiled and laughed, and then he took the sickle out of his mouth and took the sickle out of his chest and then put it in his mouth like a third sword because he only had two.
Yeah.
Because one of his swords broke, and then he did the Purgatory Onigiri on him, and that's when the animation changed and shit, and he just sliced right through the. Yo, it looks so good, dog. It looks so good.
Yeah, those are epic, man.
That's like that's how the tattoo I have on my shoulder was off that fight right there.
Epic.
If I waited if I waited another year, I probably would have got the king fight. But
oh, for sure. Oh man.
All right, but last but not least, one of my top 3 all-time favorite characters again is Vegeta. We all know this, and
Prince of all Saiyans.
Prince of all Saiyans, Kakarot, and then right off the bat, probably one of the last fights that you see Vegeta in is when he fights Toppo in the Tournament of Power, and that's stuck in my. The attack he does is stuck in my brain because of the one he did versus Majin Buu and ended up killing himself.
Yeah.
And through that fight, they're fighting each other. Vegeta masters Super Saiyan Blue. Toppo becomes a god of destruction in the middle of the fight, which is fucking nuts.
I know, man. Another crazy tournament.
I'm just like, yo, what is happening? And then he does the final explosion attack. And this time he's got so strong that he doesn't end up dying. He is messed up for like
that shit.
10 episodes.
Yeah, that shit bodies him though.
Yeah, it bodies
Puts him
him
on the brink of death. But
the attack was so powerful it basically knocked out Toppo and flew him off of the
Toppo's
the
garbage.
level. He was garbage. He was talking all that shit too. He was like, I'm gonna beat you and Goku.
I'm a god of destruction and then get fucking bodied.
Yeah, by a regular fucking Saiyan. You peasant.
Yeah, he's garbage.
Kiss the fucking Prince of all Saiyans' feet, ho. But damn, what's another good fight I was thinking of when he fought Cell, and he did that final flash, fucking attack. That's probably the most powerful attack you've ever seen Vegeta do, is that final flash attack, because like they give the visual is from space. And when you see him attack, it goes off the top of the planet, like through the solar system. And I'm just like, this is so fucking crazy to see.
Right.
Mad fake, but it's definitely the best. I was very excited to see that. Even though it didn't do shit, so definitely rocked his shit after. And he didn't end up dying. But Vegeta let him get perfected anyway, so he's depth to cause for Cell not already being dead and Goku end up dying and all that. But
bro, Vegeta Death has his moments, man, in Dragon Ball Z.
Vegeta has a bunch of moments. It's just, I don't know why the fucking author hates him so bad. He don't never let my man get no shine.
He gets shine at like the beginning or the middle of the fight, and then something just happens.
And then he ends up getting bodied. I hate that they don't give fucking Vegeta no shine, man. Right. Like when he was about to do the Big Bang attack against Frieza, like Golden Frieza at the end of Resurrection F. And then, of course, they go into a monologue and Frieza ends up blowing the planet up. And then Whis rewinds time. And then Goku ends up jumping in the middle, Kamehameha him, and just kills him. I'm like, come on, man. What the fuck?
It's def the worst.
Vegeta's like, Kakarot, you jumped in front of me.
Yo, what about when Vegeta and Goku against Broly, though?
That movie was tough. That was also one of those movies where the animation changed and just got fucking nasty. When they hit the fusion and then came back and started fucking Millie rocking in front of Broly and just beat his ass.
Good old fusion.
Fusion.
Yo, Goku was always so ready to do it. Vegeta just like, no.
He's like, Kakarot, I'm not fucking fusing with you.
Right?
Yeah, he hates it. It reminds me of that old the old Dragon Ball Z movie, the little Janemba movie, when they first do the fusion. And it was in Japanese at the time, and just that old lady scream that they be doing, just from fucking Goku's voice actor, is so funny.
Right.
Yo, he be sounding mad funny in Japanese. I love that friggin' protect that woman at all costs, man.
Yeah.
I sent you the thing that said she's having her voice converted into AI so she can keep voicing them.
That's crazy. I wonder how much she's getting paid for that.
Darth Vader dude did the same thing, and he just died earlier this year.
Oh, yeah.
But they're paying her a lot. I mean, come on. But yeah. that's all I got, man.
Good,
I feel like this 10 list has some heavy hitters on it. If
mine is Reagan, but yeah, you know.
Yo, Reagan held it down when he had Mob's powers, man. My man was folding shit. But again, if you guys have anybody that you think we missed or that you feel like should be on the list, let us know. Let us know the moves, anime, so we could check it out.
I know we gotta pick sometimes when we do these parts of these lists, we gotta definitely pick like certain people that have so many, like you said, Zoro has so many fights. We should have, if we got like a list of like 5 people, we could have got into all these different Zoro.
Yeah, we could have gotten into a lot more.
To go back and rewatch all of his fights because.
Yeah, because I think I still had like 1 or 2 more fights on my list with Zoro. He just had so many that it was hard to shrink the list down for like a short segment about him. You know what I mean? Because like that fight against Pika when they were in Dressrosa. He was like Doflamingo's right hand man, the big mountain dude. He turned into a fucking mountain. The worst. And Zoro chopped his ass up. And then he, you remember he was in that suit, that badass suit, and he put the bandana on, the green bandana, and I think he did, it was called like the Billion Worlds, Trilium Chasm, and then took his 3 hockey infused swords and cut the mountain apart. I was like, damn, that shit was dope.
Right.
You gonna cut a mountain, and then in one of the movies, homeboy cuts a meteor in half.
No, we gotta get a Zoro versus Kenpachi or something. Then.
Man, a crossover with Zoro versus Kenpachi would be dope.
Right? That'd definitely fire.
I'd be tuned in for that.
Facts.
100%.
Yeah, man. I think it's about time, man. Hit the hyperbolic time chamber.
Yeah, man. We're gonna have to go back, hit this hyperbolic time chamber, get some more of these thoughts in motion.
Facts, bro. Until next time, man.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace out.